Hi everybody, Dacob here. Welcome back to the Fragrant Bunker. We got ourselves a cute little unboxing today in the um ooh in the Chinese New Year packaging, packaging wrapping. Look how cute this is. So this was kind of a limited wrapping for Chinese New Year, and cover my eyes. It has the wheat sticker and the wheat paper. Technically should be on this side. I think this is the correct side. The right side up. With that red tissue paper, super delicate. And we're just going to slide out what I got. So, I've already unboxed one of the sets from the Les Exclusifs 35 milliliter perfume bottle collection. Oh my God, you guys, I have to make a second video because these are so my thing. I know myself. Sooner or later, I'm going to have the whole set. But they're like so special to me that I'm like, every time I get a new set, I'm going to make a new video. Bear with me. I love them so much. Are they overpriced? Yes. It's terrifying how overpriced they are and how they just, technically, if you don't like Chanel perfumes as much as I do, it's not worth it. But like, this is my kryptonite, okay? Chanel perfumes, especially the Les Exclusifs, they have gotten me through some really hard times in my life. And just like having these bottles next to my bed and smelling them if I feel anxious or something helps me. That's how much I love them. So to me, it's like, I have to buy them, even though the price is insane. And price increase, allegedly, on these coming 1st of February on all beauty and perfume, like skincare, makeup, and everything from Chanel Beauty. Price increase should be coming 1st of February in the US and end of February in the EU. Now, these dates might vary slightly because you never know if Chanel changes their mind, but they've just released these Les Exclusifs mini sets a couple of weeks ago. They've just been launched early January, and now they already want to up the price early February. That's insanity. But like I said, everything I say in this video is for entertainment purposes only, not rooted in truths or facts. Everything's alleged and just my opinion. Subscribe, thumb up this video. So the back of this sleeve card, cardboard card, you get a list of all of the currently, as of January 2025, all of the currently existing Les Exclusifs fragrances, which are at the moment 19. So this coffret was launched in January of 2025, and you basically get to choose 5 of the 19 fragrances to put in this coffret, and you purchase it as a set of 5. They do not sell them individually. You have to buy at least 5. Well, you can't buy 6. It's either 5 or 10 or 15 or 20. It increases in fives. If your beauty boutique has several copies of the same perfume, you could technically buy 5 times the same perfume, or 3 times the same perfume and 2 times different ones, depending. Like certain beauty boutiques have different rules. I've heard that at some beauty boutiques, they say you can only buy like 2 doubles. And so like you can buy 2 Comet, 2 La Pausa, 1 Boy. And some boutiques say you can buy up to 3, like 3 Comet and 2 La Pausa. In some boutiques, they say you have to buy them all different. In some boutiques, say you can buy all 5, like 5 times Comet if you wanted to. So you have to ask your boutique how the rules are there. But so anyway, we slide this. And the first unboxing I did of the first set, and you should go check out that video. For my first set, I wanted the classics from the 20s, which is Gardenia, Cuir de Russie, Bois d'Azil, and number 22. And add to that the newest one, which is Comet. But for my second set, I wanted something I wanted the oddballs, the ones that not everybody wants to buy. And because I think those are the ones that they produce the smallest amount of. Also, I think those are the ones that not everybody will buy. And Chanel has this tendency, if something doesn't sell in a certain amount of time, then they kind of ship it back and destroy. I don't know how they're going to do that, given that in Europe you can't destroy stuff anymore. But perfumes and stuff has like a shelf life that expires. So maybe there's different laws that allow you to destroy certain items. Could you imagine? My heart aches thinking that they might destroy these. But anyway, so the oddballs, in my opinion, oddballs are the following. And these are the ones that not everybody would get. So it comes in this box. This is the protection for the little lids. And then they place them for you in the box like this. And then you slide this open. And these are the ones that I got. This time around, I got La Pausa, number 18, Misia, Jersey, and 1932. They're all eau de parfum concentrations. And I'm thinking of these here because I started, buying the Les Exclusifs since forever, since 2006/7 when they introduced the 200ml bottles. But they were eau de toilettes back in the day. These are eau de parfums, and eau de parfums were introduced in 2016. I was not a fan of most of the formulations of the eau de parfums back in 2016. So this was, I've been following the evolution of the reformulations of the eau de parfums from 2016 onwards. And by 2020, certain concentrations, like certain formulations got better and better. 2022 Sycamore EDP was great. 2016 Sycamore EDP was not good in my opinion. So things are evolving, shifting, and changing. But all this to say what? That I have all of them in some, by name, I have all of them, either in 200ml or 75ml, some in both sizes. But in eau de toilette, minus the ones that were only released as EDPs. The ones that were only ever released as EDPs were Boy, 1957, Le Lion, and Comet. Okay, so those aside, and eau de cologne is an eau de toilette, but it should be an eau de cologne. But anyway, we digress. So what I want to say is I never got in my collection as EDP 1932, Jersey, and Misia. These three I only have as eau de toilettes. I have samples of these three as eau de parfums. Yes, I do. But I never purchased, these bottles didn't exist until this year, but you know what I mean? I never purchased a full bottle of 1932 EDP. I did purchase EDT, but not EDP. I did purchase Jersey, several bottles in EDT, but never EDP. And Misia, truth be told, I really don't like it in EDP. Maybe I'll grow to like it. I love the EDT, but I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm going to buy this one because how many people are going to buy Misia? I don't think many people want to buy Misia because it's not the most popular one. But the color of it, look how yellow, like how Misia has that intense color. Number 18 has a lighter color. Sorry, number 18 has a very light color, almost like transparent. Misia is very pissy yellow. 1932 is a pear tone. And 1932, in fact, has pear in it. It's a very beautiful pear accord. Jersey, gorgeous lavender. I have the Extrait of Jersey, currently discontinued. Not sure if they're going to bring it back. The best essential oil lavender I've ever smelled in my life. It's just so pure and beautiful. Misia is all about violet, orris root, and cranberries. Super intense. This one lasts a lifetime. Number 18 is a potpourri of muskmallow and a lot of different assortment of musks and a brandy accord that is distilled especially for Chanel and by Chanel. It's a gorgeous brandy accord. And La Pausa is the driest, most beautiful orris root and iris you can possibly get. They're very particular perfumes, very special, very conceptual. So to have them in this little tiny form, not knowing if Chanel is going to discontinue the 35 mils or if they're going to keep them in rotation, like I had to get these little oddballs that not many people usually buy. Now, I love them to bits, but it is what the price is a sin. So I'm thinking, what's the next set? I kept the best sellers for last, minus Gardenia, because that was like the old school one. That's a bestseller, but I got that one my first set. But I kept like the best sellers for last because I kind of think that those are the ones that they're going to reorder or order the most of. You can't buy these online. Chanel is advertising them on their website within when you scroll through the Les Exclusifs 200 ml, 75 ml bottles and the oil bottles, the 250 ml oil bottles, like they're going to show you these and say, experience the 35 milliliter coffret set of 5 only in our beauty boutiques and some fashion boutiques. They're not available online. And I was like, boy, they're really keeping these exclusive, which means that they're also probably super like one time, one and done. So I really had to kind of push myself to budget and get these before they're all gone. Because to me, it's like a must have, even though it's not a must have. I mean, if you really just want one of these perfumes, you can buy the 70 mil, 75 mil bottles, you know, or if you really, 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 really love one, you get the 200 mil bottle. But here you can see the difference in size as well. The 75 mil, the big 200 mil, and then these are the 35 mil. I mean, it's a big difference, isn't it? So let me do a screenshot moment with this. It's going to unfocus either me or the bottles. So I have to do this and then shift the face quickly. And then now focus on my face. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Do you remember a year ago or 2 years ago now, they released the little coffret of 18, because Comet wasn't released then, but they released the coffret of 18 4 milliliter sample bottles that they sold. I made a video about that release and I said to everybody, hey, I mean, these are technically freebies that they're selling to us because they don't make available every one of the 18 bottles as a freebie. Only the best sellers are available as like samples that they gift you if they want to with purchase. But they release all 18 of them in a coffret. It's a one-time thing to discover the entire collection. And the price was $350. Then overnight it went up to $500. Chanel is insane. But, and I made a video back then when that collection was released. And I said to everybody, hey, is it pricey? Yes, but these are one-off things. Like if you're a collector like myself of the Les Exclusifs perfumes, like this is a must-have. So for a collector, this to me is a must-have. Yes, the box is made in China. The bottles and the perfume are made in France, but the exterior box is made in China, which is a travesty. Chanel is like cutting corners wherever they can. Like they could have made a cardboard box and paper in France, but whatever. It's well made. The box is well made, but there's a reason why they chose to make it in China and not in France, to save money, obviously. So I see that they're cutting corners wherever they can, you know, and it makes everything look a little bit, you know what I mean? A little bit like, like, oh, okay, why are they doing this, you know? But it is what it is. they are not telling us if these are gonna stay in rotation longer. I have a feeling they're testing it out to see how people react to it, how people are willing to buy these. They might even decide to start releasing them as individuals, you know, purchasable as single bottles after the price increase, probably. Who knows? But because Chanel, you know, has not been doing so well with their sales as they themselves have reported in this past year. So that's why they're laying off, apparently, allegedly 600 workers in the States. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, so you're not selling that much. So why are you like making this thing cost so much and you're going to up the price again? If they up this 5%, which is what I think they're going to do, it's going to go up from $500 to $525. But it might go up to $550. Then you add tax on top of that, so it's over $600 after tax. I mean, Chanel, and then you're surprised why you're not selling that much. Who do you think is buying this shit? Okay, crazy people like myself, because I collect this stuff, and this is like one of the rare things that I do collect and love. You know, most other things are not that expensive. But like, come on. Like your regular person, this makes no sense. This is a discovery box. They call this the discovery set. I think it even says 5 interpretations among the collection. So it doesn't call it a discovery set, but it is technically a discovery set. So $830 plus tax for 5 of these. €650 in Europe. This is all pre-price increase. So imagine going to a Chanel boutique, beauty boutique, and you have no clue about any of these perfumes. You've never tested the Les Exclusifs, and then a sales associate says, hey, what would you like to discover them? First of all, you have to choose 5. How do you know of the 19? It's so hard if you've never smelled them before to choose like 5 out of the 19. Like you need so much time to discover these perfumes. You know what I mean? You can't just like, oh, okay, let me sniff on all 19 of them and let me quickly pick out 5. This is a huge commitment. The price is so high. It's not like, oh, let me just randomly choose 5. I mean, you know what I mean? If the set was like $100 and you get 5 perfumes, yeah, then you could say, okay, let me just, you know, give me 5. But no, the price is really high. So this is not a discovery kit. A discovery kit should be more affordable. Otherwise, it's not a discovery kit. Otherwise, it's a collectible. And this, in my opinion, the price makes this a collectible and not really a discovery kit. Yeah, the term is a joke, says Debbie. I agree. So as a collector, yes, this is a yes for me, even though it's a hard pill to swallow. And I'm trying to like get another set before the price increase so that I at least don't have to like swallow another $40 on top. But as a person who has no clue about the Les Exclusifs, this is no way to go about discovering this collection. Chanel, no way. Not for this price, in my humble opinion. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section down below. The best sellers are coming next, so I will do another unboxing. These are so expensive. You best believe I'm going to make a video for each set I buy. You know what I mean? They're like, this is the Chanel perfume purchase of the year for me. So in the next set, I'm probably going to do... Wait, what's missing? Sycamore is missing. Oh, huge bestseller. Coromandel, missing, huge bestseller. Eau de Cologne, not a bestseller, but I love it to bits. But and then Le Lion de Chanel also is one that I have to get next. Beige, another bestseller, also coming into the... And then what am I missing? Boy and 1957. 1957 is also a bestseller. So technically, I am missing 7 to complete the whole collection, but I can't buy 7. You have to buy 10. Either 5 or 10. So I'm gonna need to buy doubles. Certain are gonna need to be... Oh God, I don't want to think about it. But anyway, I'll let you know if and as soon as I get the next box. Yes, box split party, says Kevin the chat. Anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thumb up the live stream. Thumb up this video. Subscribe. Let me know which are your favorite 5 Les Exclusifs down below. Like if you had to choose for the small set, which 5 would you instinctively go for first? And would you pick according to the smell you like, or would you pick more according to rarity? Because, I think like long term, the really, really collectible ones that are going to be super rare are the oddballs. I think this set is going to be quite rare with all of with these particular with this select. Maybe Jersey not. I could exchange Jersey with Bel Respiro. I have Bel Respiro as well. Currently in my collection. Or 31 Rue Cambon, that one might be also super rare. So maybe 1932 in Jersey, swap those for Bel Respiro. And 31 Rue Cambon, I think that's going to be even more rare, probably. Let me know your thoughts down below. Until next time, subscribe, don't the video, and never give up on love. Bye.